Hello, Facebook family. How are you? You know what time it is. It's 12:30. That means that you and I have a wonderful appointment, as you do every Monday at this time, for Discuss with Drake. And today's topic is actually going to be, I want to say fun, but it's important. It's spring maintenance tips, checklist, and items to watch out for. Okay, and this is episode number 52. Did I do it backwards this time again? 52. I don't know which way you can read it. I think you read it this way. 52. Anyways, before we get started, just always wanted to remind you that if you'd be so kind and to go over to YouTube and sign up for Drake's Real Estate TV, click subscribe. That'd be fantastic. And don't forget to say hello in the comments. I appreciate those too. So, shall we get started? Let's get started. Spring is here. At least for most places. It was actually snowing last week up in Twin Peaks. That was fun. Anyways, so that means it's time to get ready for the months ahead. And chances are that you're going to be looking forward to being outdoors, right? And maybe firing up the grill, the smoker in my case, planting a garden, also in my case, maybe spending some quality time at the pool. I don't have a pool. Well, no, I don't. Anyways, before you get down to business of enjoying the nice weather, though, there are still a few things that you should take care of first. Okay, that's right. It's time to knock out some of those home maintenance tasks to make sure that everything's ready for the changing weather. Okay. Home maintenance is important throughout the year, right? But spring and fall are actually the top two times to really hit some of the bigger points. Because in the fall, you're prepping for winter. And making sure that your home is ready for the icy weather and snow. But in the spring, you're checking to make sure that everything came through the winter okay, and you're prepping for the heat and rain that might be coming. We don't get rain here, well, hardly, but some of you do. So if you're unsure to start, I'm just going to provide you with some tips to check off for your spring maintenance checklist. So an important motto that I really like to live by in most things is that being proactive is actually better and usually more affordable than being reactive, right? You can't disagree with me on that one. So let's talk a little bit about outdoor maintenance. So the cold winter months can really take a toll on the exterior of your home. And this is one of the reasons that spring maintenance is so important, because you need to do some external maintenance early in the spring to identify, some damage caused by ice or snow, and repair it before it actually turns into leaks and other problems when the spring and or summer rains start up. So here's a few key areas that you should be looking out for. Definitely your roof, all right? You're looking for cracked or missing shingles and other signs of damage or leaks. Some of these actually aren't as easy to spot as others, so get in that attic and look for those water stains. Okay, water is always going to leave a trace. Okay. You also want to check out the foundation and cracks for outerwear, especially if you've got water pooling issues, or even if you are near an area where the drainage is close to your house. You definitely want to check that. You want to look at the bricks and the siding on your home to see if you need repairs or new paint. Remember, water is not your home's friend. Okay. It's also a good time to check your outdoor unit for your HVAC system, because most of them are open at the top. So you want to look for just obvious signs of damage and clean it out. But you also might want to think about buying one of those, it's like a pop-up lid to when you actually turn the unit on and the air is coming out the top, it actually blows it up. But then when it's not working, when it's off, it actually shuts down, so it keeps the debris from falling in. So you might want to think about that. This is also a good time to check external features, outdoor electrical outlets, hose faucets, and other items around the house for signs of damage. Okay, indoor maintenance. A lot of people think that most things to do for indoors is just spring cleaning. Well, you should be cleaning all the time, right? A few times a year to make sure that your home is livable and visitable. Is that a word? Visitable? Anyways, but there's also a few specific maintenance areas that you should do. So here's number one. Clean the condenser coils on the back of the refrigerator. Check the temperature in both the fridge and the freezer. Have you ever done this? I bet you haven't. if anybody does, I want to hear about it because I think you're lying. So anyways, have you done it before? That's probably no. So that means it's time. Inspect the ceiling and walls for discoloration and or cracks that could indicate water damage. So you don't want to become eye blind. We've all heard of being nose blind. Like if you have animals, sometimes you can't smell the animal in your home because you become nose blind. We've all heard of that. So don't become eye blind as well, just by being, you live at your home. You know what it looks like. You don't necessarily look up and check. It's actually a good time to do that, all right? Test your HVAC system, make sure that it's functioning properly, especially when you're switching it from the heating to the cooling now. Sometimes in the fall you can actually smell a little bit of burn. Well, that's usually just the dust burning off. You also might want to think about lubricating hinges and tracks on doors and windows and other areas that actually get high motion and traffic in the coming months. WD-40 is awesome. So clean those tracks, get that vacuum thing in there and clean them all out, and it'll be great. So there's also other few things that are in maintenance modes that you want to think about, like maybe replacing light bulbs with maybe more energy efficient ones, or maybe some that have a smart connect feature. Those are fun. Test outlets and just perform other basic maintenance tasks around the house. There are some additional ones as well. We've talked about those in previous episodes about your lawnmower and sharpening tools and stuff like that. But you also want to check out your garage door because there's a lot of temperature flux in there. So maybe you want to make sure that those are well lubricated. And just, maybe it's a good time for some deep sanitizing and cleaning of the outdoor furniture. That way when your friends come over, you give everybody plenty of space to enjoy themselves. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I just want to thank Homekeeper for providing all the information. I hope you found it helpful. Please don't keep me a secret. Tell everyone you know. And if there's a topic, like I said, that you'd like me to discuss in the future, let me know and I will get it on the calendar. I hope you have a fantastic week. I can't believe it's May already. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love. And until we see each other again, when the next move matters, contact Drake for Homes. Thanks, everyone. See you later. Bye now.